If we consider the topic of sleep, we will find that many people around us might sleep only 5 hours, yet wake up energized and go through their day just fine. On the other hand, some people might sleep 10 to 12 hours and wake up feeling sluggish and tired throughout the day. So, what could be the reason for this strange discrepancy? Why do some people sleep a little and wake up refreshed, while others sleep a lot and wake up exhausted? Sleep is one of the most important activities we do in our lives. It is crucial for our physical and mental health. During sleep, our bodies begin to repair tissues, rebuild muscles, and boost immunity. The brain processes the information we have received throughout the day and stores it in long-term memory. Sleep also improves mood, reduces stress and anxiety, regulates hormones, and has many other important functions. That's why we cannot do without sleep. We have discussed the importance of sleep in many previous episodes, such as the one on why we need to sleep. As for the number of hours of sleep a person needs, the World Health Organization and almost all medical institutions in the world say that a normal person needs between 7 to 9 hours of sleep. However, if we look at reality, we will find that it varies greatly from person to person. Many people don't reach 7 hours of sleep and wake up refreshed, while others sleep that exact number of hours or even a bit more and still don't feel rested. This means that the number of sleep hours set by the World Health Organization is just an average number. There are many factors and conditions that can change this number. For instance, some people suffer from a syndrome called short sleep syndrome. These people sleep about 4 hours a day. We are not talking about temporary cases, like studying for exams. These people naturally sleep 4 hours their entire lives and wake up on their own feeling very refreshed and active. Interestingly, despite the few hours of sleep, they do not suffer from any health complications. The few hours of sleep meet their needs completely. Researchers still do not know the exact cause of this strange syndrome, but they believe it is due to a genetic change in these individuals, making this syndrome hereditary. On the other hand, some people suffer from another syndrome called long sleep syndrome. To feel rested, these people need to sleep 10 to 12 hours. If they sleep fewer hours, they feel tired. The problem with these people is that their daily routine, whether it's work, school, or university, does not allow them to get enough sleep. As a result, they feel tired and sleepy throughout the day. On weekends, they might sleep up to 15 hours to make up for the lost sleep during the week. However, this syndrome is rare and only affects about 2% of people. To be diagnosed with it, doctors must monitor the person's sleep pattern for a long period. As for oversleeping, it is a different story. People who sleep a lot without their bodies needing it wake up with headaches and feel tired. Over time, they might develop depression because sleeping for long hours disrupts the natural sleep cycle and causes hormonal imbalances. Therefore, even if someone sleeps for 20 consecutive hours, they will wake up feeling tired and wanting to sleep more. Another important point is that some people sleep the normal number of hours, which is 7 to 9 hours, and do not have short sleep syndrome or long sleep syndrome. Yet, sometimes they wake up feeling great, and other times they wake up feeling tired. The reason simply goes back to external factors that affect the quality of sleep. Eric Zhou, a professor of sleep medicine at Harvard University, says that people focus on the number of hours they sleep but do not pay attention to the surrounding conditions while they are sleeping, which significantly affects their energy and mood after waking up. In simple terms, you might sleep for 9 hours but on an uncomfortable pillow, in a hot room, with cars honking outside, and with bright light coming through the window. Or you might have consumed a lot of caffeine and used your phone until you fell asleep. All these factors will undoubtedly make you wake up feeling miserable, even if you slept for 9 hours. However, someone else might sleep for 7 hours but on a comfortable pillow, in a quiet room, with dim lighting, and after a light dinner in a cool room. This person will likely wake up feeling refreshed despite sleeping less. Another important factor affecting sleep quality is whether a person enters the deep sleep stage or not. Sleep consists of a repetitive cycle of stages, not just one stage. One of them is called non-rapid eye movement, NRM, sleep, which itself has 3 substages from N1 to N3, making up about 75 to 80% of total sleep time. After that comes the 4th stage, rapid eye movement, REM, sleep. If this cycle is interrupted and not completed, the person wakes up tired, even if they went through the first 3 stages. For example, if someone wakes you up just before you enter the 4th stage, it will significantly affect the quality of your sleep. Finally, one of the most important factors affecting the number of sleep hours needed is the age stage. Infants need up to 16 hours of sleep every day, while preschoolers need about 13 hours. Teenagers need 10 hours, and adults need 7 to 9 hours. As people get older, the number of sleep hours decreases because the circadian rhythm in the body starts to decline, and the production of sleep hormones like melatonin also decreases. That's why older people, whom God bless with health and wellness, sleep less and can wake up from the slightest noise. Add to this the health conditions like pregnancy, where women in the early months need 1 or 2 extra hours because they undergo significant hormonal changes and have a high metabolic rate. If they don't get 10 hours of sleep, they feel headachy and exhausted all day. Another relatively common condition is sleep apnea. People with this condition have severe difficulty breathing while sleeping, which is why you might hear them snoring very loudly or see them wake up suddenly from sleep gasping for air and then fall back asleep. People with this condition might not know they have it, so it's important for those around them to alert them. Conditions like anemia, iron deficiency, or thyroid problems also make people feel tired when they wake up. That's all for today. Who reached the end? If you did, you are the best. Give us a like before you leave so we know how many made it to the end. And don't forget, if you have a question that keeps you awake at night, write it in the comments under the video, and we will answer it. Goodbye.